Hello students, welcome to IMS Gate Academy. I am Amit Goel. With me I have Ravi Bogdula sir. So as you all are aware that IMS Gate Academy has come up with post-gate guidance sessions in which we are going to compare the specializations, cutoffs and placements of the various top IITs and NITs, right? So
in this session, like your special focus would go on IISc Bangalore and IIT Bombay. And here we'll discuss the various specialization offered by the institution and their cutoff for the last year, and the placements also will observe.
So I and Ravi Bogdula sir will be discussing specifically about computer science branch. In this video, as sir said, we'll be talking about IISc Bangalore and IIT Bombay. We'll be coming up with more sessions also on the remaining institutions too. True, right? Yeah. So Ravi sir, how would you start now?
So we'll first look at like IISc Bangalore first.
Right.
So look at the IISc Bangalore. Just I would like to say that the ranking, like NIRF ranking is a 2. Like it is a, though it is a non-engineering institution, overall ranking if you see at 2 is there.
Right.
So you can see the picture of the IISc Bangalore. Yeah. So next, what do you want to talk about? Like,
so I think this is the main building of the IISc Bangalore, wherein all the administration happens from here.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So let's talk about IIT Bombay. So again, the NIRF ranking is 2. This is engineering rank. So just to make you guys clear, as Ravi sir said, so IISc has an overall ranking because it's not just an engineering institute.
Right.
So it has an overall ranking. But when we compare IITs and NITs, we'll talk about the engineering rank.
True.
Right. So at number 2, we have IIT Bombay in the engineering rank. Right, sir?
Yes.
So, and over here, again, this is the picture of the main building of IIT Bombay. So, Ravi sir, what should we discuss now?
See the various specialization offered by the IISc Bangalore.
Okay.
Just take the slide. So, list of the courses offered by the IISc Bangalore for the master programs. You can see I mentioned computer science, engineering, and artificial intelligence, and computational data science, and like other programs also offered.
So, what do you think? Earth and climate sciences is for computer science, is it?
Yes, you can understand there are majorly 2 types of programs will be there. One is a core subject and other the interdisciplinary courses.
Achha.
For computer science students, the core subject is computer science, engineering and artificial intelligence.
Okay.
And these are the various other programs. If you see, these programs are interdisciplinary. We CSE people also eligible for taking the admission into IISc Bangalore. Okay. So with this, what is the advantage, So those who are willing to sit in IISc Bangalore with a low gate score and other courses also, they can take the admission.
Okay, okay.
So that is the reason I mentioned, others, what are the other courses can be taken by the student for into IISc Bangalore. You can see the last one.
So they don't have to write GATE for specifically these subjects.
Yes,
the GATE
not
CS
required.
Score they can go.
GATE exam in a CSE paper, those who appear for GATE CSE paper, they are eligible to sit into other programs also. It's not
with
required
the GATE CS score they can.
Say example, see microelectronics VLSI design is there. Okay. So not required from the background of the EC. You are the CSE background and the GATE paper is CSE, you are also eligible for this program.
So with the digital logic, that much I know.
Yes,
I can go ahead with
you can go with this course in IISc Bangalore.
Right.
So what do you think about IIT Bombay? What are the courses offered by the IIT Bombay?
Yeah. So if I talk about IIT Bombay, so again, as you said, for IISc Bangalore, there are various courses which are also offered by IIT Bombay too.
True.
And in the same way, you will see that, sir, the first 3 courses are the main courses. These are the computer science courses. The MTech 2 years in computer science, MTech 3 years in computer science, and MS by research is also of 3 years. For MS by research, the duration is from 1.5 years to 3 years, right? The minimum duration is 1.5 and the maximum is 3 years. So these are all core computer science courses which are offered by the Department of Computer Science Engineering at IIT Bombay.
Okay. And sir, sorry for interruption. So what is the MTech 2S program? TA and RE mentioned because student may confuse.
Yes. So let me talk about this in detail, sir. So when we say MTech TA, so this TA and RA are basically your funding sources. So for example, if you are funded by the MHRD, so then it is called TA-ship. So you get funds for doing the TA work for the institute, right? Okay. And then if RA is basically the project assistant, that is the research assistant, you are going to get your stipend from the research project.
Okay.
So, but these are for 3 years and these are for 2 years, right?
Okay.
Now, what is the difference between MS by research and MTech? This is also an important thing which should be understood by the students, right, sir?
Yeah.
So now in MTech, there is a significant research component which you do for 2 semesters.
Okay.
In MTech 3 years also, you will do the research for 2 years. But you have to focus on the project also. So that's why your focus gets reduced from the thesis part. But MS by research is specifically for research.
Research, okay.
So more focus will be on research. You will be spending your complete 2 years in research only.
So like, these are the other branches, other courses also
Similar
student can do, like IISc Bangalore.
Right,
Similar
right.
to IISc Bangalore, it is also offering the various other courses. Who appeared from the GATE CSE, they are eligible to take this admission.
Take these admission
Maybe
also.
like for that GATE score may be low also.
Yes. This is a very important point that Ravi sir has made, that even if you get a GATE score as low as 400, then you still have a chance to get into IIT Bombay, although you will not get your desired branch. But if again you want the brand name of IITs or IISc, you still have a chance to go about. So therefore, I always keep on telling my students that don't get disheartened even if your score is low. We will figure it out and we'll try to make you guys reach to the best institution. Right?
So the point you mentioned, let's see the cutoff for IISc Bangalore. How really like less score people also can appear, can sit into the institution or not. Let's see the cutoff.
Let's see. Just before we go to the next slide, I just want to make one more point. The MS by Research program, students, is a more flexible program wherein a lot of freedom comes to the student to decide his coursework also. So he can decide his or her coursework based upon the research that he wants to do. So basically this is a research oriented program. MTech and 2 years 3 years both have research components, but it will be lesser than the MS by research. So that's roughly the distinction. So let's talk about cutoffs. So you'll talk about IC?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
So now you could see so this is the authentic data which we are taken from the IISc Bangalore website only. This is a 2022 year you see. The various specialization and the cutoff, the GATE score cutoff, the various like you can see the categories here I mentioned.
Yes, sir.
What I interested, computer science, artificial intelligence, if you look at here, categories or general categories is 675. So look at the 675 is a low score. So the IISc Bangalore is a top institution among all IITs. But though it is called entering into for the 670 only. So what is meaning of this? So because IISc Bangalore giving the weight is 70% for the GATE score and remaining 30% is for the written test
and the interview done.
So basically
this
suppose sometimes what happens, I'll tell you, students may not be perform well, but they are good at mathematics and theoretical part. So they're giving the chance to and prove themselves to get the IISc Bangalore.
So for example, what you're suggesting is if the GATE exam is not very good for them, they still have a chance to prove their potential while going into the interview.
Exactly. That is the reason they are allowing 670 only score. So if the other category is 500 only, 350, these people also they can sit for the interview, the written test.
So from left to right, I see the cutoffs are decreasing. Right. But and over here the point which I made, 500. Can you believe, guys, that at 500 GATE score also you have a chance to get into the
IISc Bangalore.
Best institute, one of the best institutes of our country.
Correct.
Right, sir?
So students, please, you have to make it 2 points very important. First thing is what branch you want to take it. If you want to go with the core branch only, some you have to compromise with the institutions.
Right.
Sometimes, for me, the institution is important, priority. Institution priority, then such cases with the lower GATE score also, you can get it a good IIT, good or IISc Bangalore also can get it.
Yeah, just to add to your point, sir, again, students, we are not forcing you guys to change your stream.
Correct.
If you are okay and you want to get into the best institution, you have a chance. We have just told you this.
Correct. So other
options are also there. But if you are very clear that you want just computer science, then we'll try to find out what best can be done in the upcoming series. So in the upcoming sessions, we'll talk about all the IITs and all the major IITs and all the major IITs.
Sir, I want to say, similarly, just show the cutoff for the IIT Bombay.
Right, sir. So let's talk about IIT Bombay. The same thing. If you see, I just want to highlight again, at 400 score, you are getting a chance to get into
some other
IIT Bombay. But the branch is different, that is biomedical engineering.
Correct.
So again, these are the cutoffs. Again, the same trend is over here also. From left to right, in the various categories, the score is decreasing. And if we see, the highest cutoff is 750 for MTech 2 years program. For MTech 3 years program, the cutoff is not available, but it is always lesser than this, because what happens, the trend is, first of all, MTech 2 years gets filled, then MTech 3 years gets filled, and then MS by research gets filled.
So MTech 2 years program is computer science engineering only, right?
This is computer science. This is core computer science engineering, both these programs, and the remaining are different interdisciplinary departments.
And their cutoffs you can see.
Their cutoffs you can see. So what we can conclude, sir, from here, the highest cutoff is 750.
Right, for IIT Bombay.
For IIT Bombay.
For MTech Computer Science and Engineering.
MTech Computer Science Engineering, 2 years.
2 years program.
2 years program.
Then
And
MS by Research, it is 2 years program only, right?
3 years. This is 3 years, sir.
3 years.
And the lowest one, if you see, by 400 score also, you can get into IIT Bombay. But here you might have to sacrifice your core branch.
Correct.
But again, in biomedical engineering, you are still do computer science engineering only, but with some tinge of biomedical things.
Right.
Yeah, and some other IITs also do that, but they require certain other subjects that you have already studied. So, for example, they require a core knowledge of some biomedical engineering. They want some knowledge.
Yes.
But IIT Bombay allows you to get into it.
Correct.
Just like IISc.
See, actually, like one more point I would like to add, like for biomedical engineering, especially like if you want to go IIT Madras, like we will discuss in the next video.
Right.
There, like if you want to appear for this biomedical engineering,
you should have some background.
Like some background of that also. Like we will discuss in the other video also.
Yeah. But here it is open for all. You just need a valid gate score for computer science also.
From computer science.
And just to add to this, other branches are also eligible, which our other faculty members from other branches will also talk about. We are mostly concerned about computer science. Right, sir? Okay. So, Ravi sir, what about the...
we'll see the cutoff.
Cutoffs are done.
For the, we'll see the placements.
Placements, right. So, let's compare the placements of the IISc and IIT Bombay. The highest cutoff, if you students see, for IISc is 85 lakhs per annum. Can you imagine? And if you go to IIT Bombay, 2.1 crores.
So that most of you are already aware of this, the social media newspaper.
It will come into the newspaper.
Right.
So, but mostly
we will just look into the average part. We will look into
just to add to this 2.1 crores is rarely it happens in India.
Correct.
So in India. So it is mostly an overseas package, which is shown as 2.1 crores or 85 lakhs. Rarely, but I'm not saying it is always, but rarely it is in India. Otherwise, it's an overseas package that we get.
Correct.
Right? Now, what about average, sir?
So, like, if you see the averages of the IISc Bangalore, 28 lakhs, it happened like last this is for 2021-2022 batch, because 22-23, this the placement information not
it will be available somewhere in June.
After June only.
Right.
So this goes for IIT Bombay 21.50 LPA, which this data we collected authentically, not by
from the placement portals of IISc and IIT Bombay we have
which
collected
they declare actually.
Right.
And here not specifically for MTech and BTech, included also, BTech, MTech both are included.
So the average which is available is of the entire batch of 21-22. It will include BTechs also, MTechs also, everyone is there.
Yes.
But you see the numbers, 28 lakhs per annum means an average of 2 lakhs at least.
True.
2 lakhs per month you are getting. Even more than that, but that's a good number, right?
Yes.
So, and all the major companies that we have, all the major companies are visiting both the campuses. So, if you are getting this, there is nothing to be worried. True. So, you are at the right place, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Right, sir. So, I think that's all we have. You would like to any other point?
No, what we can do next session, we will talk about next two IITs,
right.
Decided.
So I think we'll be coming up with IIT Delhi and IIT Madras in the next session.
True.
And so stay tuned on the session, students. You will get the complete post-gate guidance and whatever best they can get on their ranks. So whatever best you can get on your rank, whatever best branch or whatever best IIT by keeping the branch same, that also will be discussed. So stay tuned on this. We'll be coming up with more and more sessions.
Yeah.
Right, sir?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, students.